It's the platters that matter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're pretending you don't know what I'm talking about. She gets it all the time at home. What? Sounds broomed. I've got a message here from Vic. We were talking about Bluetooth headsets and why people persist in wearing them. Says, used to love... Vic, thank you. Vic supporting me. Used to love Home to Roost, but I was 5 when it was on. Well, never mind, Vic. It's, you were right.
Used to.
Yeah, used to, but it's not on anymore. Bluetooth contraption wearers... looks like they're wearing a futuristic tag and should be treated as such. Well, thank you, Vic. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we should criminalise Bluetooth wearers.
You would?
I would. Mate, there's loads of things I'd do that I wouldn't even say on... I would never dare to say on the radio. If I gave full vent to the wonders, the windmills
vicious,
of my mind
honestly.
about who would and wouldn't make it through the night, it would be terrifying. It would make Joe Starling look like a walk in the park. Tell you that. Go on, what have you got there?
I've got one from Jen Green in Southampton, and she says, Bluetooth technology is good for connecting speakers and stuff like that, but I totally agree with you on the headsets. They just look like mental people talking to themselves in the street, or you look stupid when you think they are talking to you. Also, I prefer to watch the US version of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Anyway, take it easy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. That's true, though.
It is true. Well, I just think even if Bluetooth was like maybe designed better or something, but it's designed in a way that is supposed to say, look at this. This is impressive, isn't it? I'm not only busy, but I've got a kind of LED blue light in my ear.
It's
pathetic. Yeah. Unless I think if you haven't got hands, then you can have Bluetooth. But you're not that busy. It's a horrible design, and you look like an arch pecker. Okay?
Again, yeah.
Now this is from, I think I'm going to say Seski. Seski is this from, I think. And she says, because I'm assuming it's a woman, I like seeing people in Bluetooth headsets because they look like androids. It's like those new weird automated bus doors. Mornings are greatly cheered with a bit of sci-fi dystopia imaginings. Love Seski. Thank you, yeah. Dystopia. Ooh, get her.
Yeah.
Ooh, Oxbridge. Ooh. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I love a bit of dystopia myself. Rob is saying the show is ace. Well, thanks.
Thanks, Rob.
That's what we like. Oh,
that's
and
nice.
Is that him as well?
That's him as well.
He's also saying Bluetooth headsets and Springsteen, individual ball bags.
Oh, fantastic.
Imagine the boss wearing a Bluetooth headset, utter ball bag. Please play Super Furries, Martin. Well, I did.
Yeah.
I did, Rob. I did.
I've got one here about Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, go on. I think we're going to get crucified,
it's from
aren't we?
Hannah, 18 in Leicester, and she says, hello, Martin and Amanda. I completely agree with you on Bruce Springsteen. He's not bad, but he's overrated. However, I don't think Steve would be too happy with you saying that.
Me neither.
Where is he today, by the way? Not that I'm loving you. Thanks.
Not that I'm not loving you.
Not that I'm not loving you
yes,
too.
yeah, well, good.
Yeah,
good. Yeah. I think you're sort of supposed to like Springsteen, aren't
Why
you?
though?
And that for me is a fairly recent thing. 20 years ago, you were supposed to think he was a peckerhead. I keep saying it now. I don't know why. I'm going to stop saying it.
Yeah,
but I can't say ball bags. It's too rude. But I think it used to be quite fashionable to hate him, and now it's really, really de rigueur. It's the law to think he's great and to think he's kind of put him up there with Bob Dylan and all that, you know.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I like him, but I don't think he's that good.
I could tell you a few things about Springsteen.
People, but, you know, and he really responded to it, and I know that I felt a lot of respect for him.
What happened there? Someone started talking.
Yeah.
They started talking. How the heck did that happen?
Bruce Springsteen. Channeling evil.
Springo's not happy. He's not happy.
Channeling evil from Philly.
He's not from Philly, is he? He's Jersey.
Isn't he?
Yeah. Amanda used to know some mafiosis who apparently had a hand in Bruce's reign of terror.
I used to hang out with the Philly Mafia.
Do you like new music, Bob?
I love new music, Martin.
Of course you do. Do you like new music that sounds like old music?
Yes.
Well, check out this guy. That's Holly Golightly and You Ain't No Big Thing. I was recommended to listen to her by a couple of people, and I did. I like her very much,
she's really good.
She's been around for a long time, and I feel like a bit of a Johnny-come-lately with her, but no, I like her.
Yeah, I like
her very much. She's got her own thing going on.
She's got it going down,
She's
as
got
the
it
kids
going.
say.
Yeah, she's got it for shizzle and that.
Oh, cracky.
Mate. Oh, I tell you what, I feel a little bit like 50 Cent, just talking like this. Because he probably talk like that, didn't he?
Well,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm 50 cents, please. I love doing American accents.
You're very good.
I am good at that, actually,
I'm surprised you don't get more work.
I'm surprised. Hit me with an accent.
Scottish.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Perfect.
You okay?
Yeah,
Top of the morning.
You should work more.
I should.
Yeah.
Hit me with another one.
I'd rather not.
Hit me with another one, bub.
Cornish.
Hello. Hello, Cornwall. I'm in Cornwall here. How you doing?
Fantastic. I'm so frightened that people are listening to this.
I wonder if now I shall ever work again.
Never.
Probably not.
No.
God, I'm already not working. Here I am, 6 Music. I used to be an actor. Blimey, I'm standing in for Steve Merchant. It's kind of circular.
Oh, God.
So we were talking about Bluetooth. We were talking about television that is, being surpassed by its cover versions. I mean, that came off the back of the British and American offices. People are talking about the Golden Girls. People are talking about the American Fawlty Towers. You mentioned there was a One Foot in the Grave, didn't you?
Yep, there was. And a Rising Damp, wasn't there? Was there a
There
Rising
might have been
Damp?
a Rising. Everything's basically cleaned up there, isn't it? I think that's why I wasn't holding out a lot of hope for The Office and why I was amazingly pleasantly surprised by it, because everything just seems to get, a bit packaged and homogenised, and there's got to be a sort of a demographic of a gay character, a black character, there's got to sort of be all that sort of thing, and it just makes it a bit safe, I think, which is, again, I just can't speak highly enough of the American Office, the more we see it.
Good.
We make it a little nighttime thing, don't we?
We do. We're on Series 3 at the moment.
Oh, mate.
It's
Office while supper's on.
Yeah.
Brilliant,
It's
isn't
a
it?
little insight into our evenings.
Yeah. Go on, tell somebody something else about our evenings.
We have a log fire most nights.
Yeah, we do. It's good, isn't it? Oh, love it, man. Love it. A log fire.
Yeah.
It's excellent. I almost don't want summer to come.
No.
What a reason to be cold. We got any more emails? We haven't, have we?
Let's play another record.
That was Jude, you can hear everyone. Everyone, that was Jude. Don't panic. Don't panic. That wasn't like the mistake before.
No,
that was Jude. That was meant to happen. She is supposed to sound like that.
Yeah.
She's meant to sound like that. So what should we play? Should we play a record?
In Vegas.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
This is
Brilliant.
my choice.
Yeah, this is another of Amanda's
This
choices.
is 2 of my 4, kids.
Yeah, this is Death in Vegas featuring Paul Weller and So You Say You Lost Your Baby. Hello, that was Chris Montez. And The More I See You from 1966. What a lovely, lovely tune. Sorry, we nearly got caught unawares there. We were hearing about Jude, the Obscure's previous professional life as Annie, Little Orphan Annie. Turns out not only is she a radio producer, she's a West End Wendy as well. Which is very nice. Martin Freeman and Amanda Abbington sitting in for Stephen Merchant until 5.
He's poorly, by the way.
He's poorly, yeah. He'll be okay.
Yeah.
Have you got a text?
I have. I've got one. Well, I've got 3, so I'm going to...
Oh, well, just do one.
Okay.
It's not your show.
Well,
Go
don't
on.
invite me in. This is from Erin Kurtz. Hello. I live in the States, Portland, Oregon, to be specific.
Oh, man.
Well...
I miss that place.
Oh, gosh.
I
And I
love
honestly believe the British version of The Office is still better. I do follow The Office over here, but there are more subtle nuances that simply don't compare. For instance, the camera work on the British Office feels more like a real documentary, while the camera work on the American Office seems to lead the action comedy rather than follow it as a real documentary would. Also, the actors in the American Office feel more like they are acting, more sitcom-y, and let's face it, Tim and Dawn is a love story for the ages. Word up, Erin Kurtz. P.S. The Battlestar Galactica remake does rule. Big time.
Well, thank you, Erin. Thank you for that
I wish
compliment.
I knew how good... I've never seen the remake of Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, never mind that. I was thinking of The Office.
Yeah, but we've done that. It's done.
Yeah, I know.
It's been done.
Well, it hasn't really been done in... I don't think people have talked about The Office enough. I certainly haven't.
Yeah.
The Office. I was in it.
Hello, Martin and crew.
Sure.
In my opinion...
I've got a crew now.
It's us. It's the girls.
50 Cent.
Anyone who prefers original Battlestar Galactica to the new version is a borderline retard.
Oh, man.
The old series was kitsch. The new series is excellent drama on par with such classics as I, Claudius and Prime Suspect. Alan from Brighton.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
That's harsh.
I, Claudius
that's
is
harsh
very,
words.
very good.
I mean, that's, stepping up to the plate there.
No, it is. It is. A bit too much. Have you got a more gentle one?
I've got one from Adam in London writing thank you cards. Don't know who to, he doesn't say.
Right.
Martin, try an Azerbaijani accent, please.
No problem. I wonder which part of Azerbaijan he means, though, because I don't know if it's the north or north. Because mainly the western one is the predominant one in Azerbaijan.
Right, do that one then.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
That's great.
Hello. I'm from Azerbaijan and all that stuff.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, I'm not pleased to be here at 6 Music and all that in Azerbaijan.
let's do something else very quickly before we alienate everybody.
I've got.
In the world.
No, they're not really listening, are they? I've got one here from Peter Green. I like Peter Green because it's not Peter Green from Fleetwood Mac. He cleared that up. But he says, "Hello, Martin. A few years ago, I was on holiday in Iceland and I saw an Icelandic version of Lovejoy, the classic TV programme that featured Ian McShane as an antiques expert and lovable rogue, had been completely remade to the extent that the only real similarity in the characters was the mullet haircut sported by the main character, who was called Seabass instead of Lovejoy. In the episode I saw, Seabass sold an English red telephone box at an auction for a lot of money, and he was shot at with a crossbow when it turned out to be a fake. Then it just says, it was not better than the original." From Peter Green in Seward's End. Thank you, yeah.
Was it called Seabass?
I guess, maybe, yeah.
Fantastic.
Seabass.
Can I just ask, I heard a rumour
Yeah.
that they're remaking Minder and Shane Ritchie's playing Minder.
Really?
Is that true?
I don't know. I wonder who's playing George Cole.
Well, they wanted to get...
George Cole?
No, they wanted to get Dennis Waterman.
Dennis, you're lying again. What, to do a sort of sleuth
This is what
type
I've
thing?
heard.
Really?
But I just wonder if any of our lovely listeners...
Have you heard this, Jude?
ITV1 are remaking
Oh,
it.
Madonna mia. Really?
Gosh, I'm surprised I didn't ask you.
I'm surprised they didn't ask me to play the older George Cole character. Yeah.
Or the guy that owns the bar.
Glyn.
Glyn.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, no, the actor's name was Glyn. I can't remember what... Dave the barman.
You should...
He went, all right, Arthur, how you doing? Like that.
why aren't you working all the time?
He'd say, oh, I'm escaping from Erding Doors. He went, hello, Arthur. What do you mean? That sort of thing. I can literally do any... Show me another accent now.
Australian.
Hello, Copper. How you doing, mate? All right.
Ed in Camden wanted some indie, so what about these guys? Supergrass, Caught by the Fuzz.
Honey, have you ever been caught by the fuzz?
Funny, I was caught by the fuzz the other night.
Yes.
With you?
Yes.
In a very pathetic way.
It was pathetic.
Let me elucidate. We'd just been out for a meal for Valentine's.
Yeah.
And it was our, one night of the millennium that we go out. And we were coming back along a country road, and it was one of those country roads with no light. I mean,
Really,
absolutely
really
nothing,
dark.
completely pitch black. So I said to Amanda, "Can you pull over, turn the lights off? I want to see how dark it is. I like seeing complete blackness, And so Amanda was just pulling over onto this country road. There was another car coming the other way. There were lights in our rear view mirror, and so she said, this guy, I'll just wait for this guy to go past. The guy going past was a police van, and pulled up just in front of us, and a man got out, and we were like, oh, what's... And by the way, Amanda, because she didn't know it was going to be a police van, was saying, oh, I'm embarrassed because we'd been stationary for about 10 seconds. I'm just going to hide. So she was bending down
In your
the
lap.
driver's... Yeah, in my lap, and it really was nothing weird. It was totally kosher. But the police van went by, so they would have seen a woman bending down on a completely black country road. And he came over and said, "You all right, folks?" And I was just about... Before I could open my mouth to say, I'm really sorry, I just want to see how dark it was, Amanda went, "Yes, I'm sorry, officer. I was on the phone, and I wanted to pull over to take the phone call because our babysitter's late." It came out with this spiel about... I just made up a complete lie about Joseph's babysitter.
And then he said, "Are you moving off now, madam?" And I'm like, "Yes, sir, that's absolutely
yes,
right."
I'm very sorry, officer. Yes, it was so.
It was really.
And I was just sitting there with a little smile on my face, thinking I was about to start in with the truth. But then, as Amanda pointed out, if I'd said that, you probably would have been breathalyzed. If I'd said, "I just wanted to see how dark the road was,"
yeah,
they wouldn't.
So I made up an elaborate story that I had to pull over because the phone was ringing, and it was my babysitter just asking where we were. There was no phone.
There was
phone
no
was in my
babysitter.
bag.
There was nothing.
There was nothing, and
one of those things where complete fear makes you make up a load of stuff that he wasn't really asking
to somebody
anyway.
in a uniform.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
yeah,
pathetic.
You would have been a good little Nazi,
wouldn't I?
Let's have a trail. It's the wonderful Terry Callier and Ordinary Joe. I've got an email here. Or is it a text? Who knows? It's a message from the ether. It says, "Read Bluetooth headsets. Your remarks are rightly born in fear of the future. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Regards, Martin Borgman." Or was that kind of a Martin Bormann thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know whether it might not be that clever.
I don't know.
Another one, Dave in Beckenham says, "I'm not sure if this really counts, but I definitely prefer the BBC 10 o'clock news to the BBC 9 o'clock news."
I know where you're coming from.
Also, Amanda has great music taste. Oh, marry her then, Dave. Marry
Thanks,
her.
Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I should be playing another one shortly. I've got one from